Hey YouTube, it is Easy Prepper 101, and today me and my wife, along to help with our dogs, so if you hear their little feet clinking around on the concrete, they're helping out too, but we're prepping the rain barrels. We're getting ready to put these outside, so it means the gardening, the process, the big project we have is going to be starting. So just to kind of show you real quick, because you don't need to see how to put these spigots on, the Teflon tape that they give you is crap. So if you have your own, use it, because when you're threading the nozzles on, they just rip. So I had my own, used it, and that worked out really well. So, and then you just tighten it really good. Make sure also these are locked off, so when you do collect rain, you're not dumping all of the water out you're collecting from the gutter. So what we're going to be doing right now, we're going to be showing you the next step of what we're going to be doing and kind of how we're going to be catching the rain system from the gutter, putting it into the barrel. All right guys, right now we have our barrel on the ground, so it's much easier to shoot. What we're going to be doing next is we're going to be drilling the hole to put the hose attached from one rain barrel to another. When you're looking at the instructions, they really don't give you good details of how to connect the hose to another hose if you're going to do more than one rain barrel system. And they really don't, the hole saw they give you when you drill in really doesn't catch, so you can drill into this hole. So what I end up doing is taking a reciprocating saw, kind of cutting this off in half, so then I can just drill through to punch through, because they already give you the rubber gasket so you can then connect. So we're gonna, if the camera pans over, we already have this rain barrel already done, because I just want to make sure that everything was doing properly, because like I said, the instructions for this wasn't really that good. I have this X on here because I have them labeled that this is barrel 2 and the other barrel is number 1. The number 1 barrel says in the instructions you want to have a little bit higher for you collecting, so when your barrel 1 fills up, it will go into the other. Now, like I said before, I'm new to the whole gardening, the rain barrel system, so I know people are going to be like, hey, you stupid or something. I'm learning, so please be easy on me in that. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to put this in time lapse so you can see us cutting, drilling the hole in, putting the gasket in, and then kind of showing you the attachment. And then after we get done with that, we're going to talk about what we're going to be doing with the top of the rain barrel to connect it. All right, so as you saw in the time lapse of just making some little modifications, because other YouTube videos I saw that kind of had these, they really didn't show about it, because what they were doing is they were cutting into their gutter and dipping it through the top here. So I wanted to try it this way, because if I can help someone that bought these, that if they're trying to make their garden look nice instead of just the blue barrels, it will help them learn from my mistakes or what worked and what didn't work. But as you can see, we have the 2 barrels. When they connect, this will just connect right into there. And like I said before, this one will be placed just a little bit higher. So once this fills up, then it will overflow into this barrel. But I'm not going to connect it now because transporting them outside. So now the next project we're going to be doing is the cap for this. So let's grab a few of the what we're going to be using, so to kind of show you the idea we're going to have. All right, now with this cap, and when during some of my research of people that had videos of this, when they have the water coming off of their gutter into this mesh here, the water kind of doesn't really go through, and then it spills out, so you're losing water. And we actually did a test with this, pouring the water in, because this goes into your rain gutter instead of having to do a lot of modifications. And it collect the water, but I think, a really good rainstorm, we're gonna lose water. So what we're gonna end up doing is, how we're gonna do this is gonna be attached to the rain gutter, and we're gonna modify this. But what we ended up doing, and it was my wife's idea, is to show you how we're gonna modify this. So what we actually have here is just a kind of a lid that you have from like to organize your boxes and that. And we got this idea from a YouTuber to, he made a square, and then he put this there and put his own mesh. But what we're doing is we're taking it a step further, is that we've already have it cut out, as you can see, that matches the screen with the screw. So once we screw it in, it's fine. But what we're going to show you next is that we're going to do is we're going to simplify it. So instead of losing water, we're going to drill the hole into the plastic so this fits directly snug into this. So the water is going to be a direct feed. So instead of it trying to go through the mesh, also too, to keep bugs out. Something, you know, it's my wife's idea. It's a fantastic idea. You know, we're kind of, you know, seeing how this goes. So what we're going to do now is put this on time lapse, quickly drill the hole for this, and then get this attached and move on to our next step. All right, guys, as you saw in the time lapse there of screwing this in, then taking the hole saw, drilling straight through was no time. Like I said, in the other YouTuber, he kind of did the square and put a mesh net over the top so the water would go in from the gutter in. We're trying something different that from some of the YouTube videos I saw, no one was doing it this way with these types of rain barrels. So now granted, you know, if you have this out in front, you would want to paint this like with the same color as this so it matches in, so you're not seeing a white if that really bothers you. For me, this is in my backyard. I have a privacy fence, so I'm really not concerned about this. But as you can see with the hole, so this is attached to our gutter. As you see, that fits right in. The only thing we might do is to see after a few rains if we maybe need to put some Teflon tape around this or put some type of tape maybe to give this a little bit snugger fit. But for the most part, very happy with the attachments that we've done here. All right, guys, you know, right now we're pretty much ready to take this outside and get this installed, because then all we really have to do is once we install this, get this into the proper position, raise this up a little bit, then take our second rain barrel, which is off camera, attach the two hoses, and there's a bigger hose saw that you're going to drill into your gutter, so they just tight fit in there. And they do come with a seal cap that for the winter time, once it's done, you just pull this out and put the other one in. But right now we're going to be taking this outside to go on to our next step. All right, it's the next day. We got our rain barrels outside. It's a little cloudy and windy right now. There is some rain coming tonight and also the next 2 days, but we got the rain barrel set up. This is on a concrete block that's raising this up. So, and then our second rain barrel is a little bit lower, like it says in the instructions. So once this fills up, it'll transfer from here to here, which is good. And what we're gonna be doing right now is connecting this to here, where we're gonna be drilling with the hole saw. That will go in here, so you just squeeze that, put that right in there, and then it will look something like this. All right, now that we got everything attached, all the hoses are tight in there, they're mounted. We got the back hose mounted, and what we ended up doing was, because this was just kind of flailing around like we kind of told you when we were drilling this, that maybe put some tape, but what we ended up doing was unscrewing this, shoving the hose down in there past like 2 notches, 2 of these, so it really grips in there. So as you can see, it's not going to go anywhere. So now the only thing we're going to have to wait to do is hopefully get some rain either later on today or tonight to see how much we collect. I did make sure to check all the valves on all the hose nozzles to make sure those were nice and tight. So what we're gonna do is we gotta wait for it to rain and kind of let you know, did this system work with the little adapter they give you work. So we'll find out in time.
All right, guys, it's a few hours later. I'm getting ready to go to work because I gotta get up and go to work early now. These were installed last night. As you can see, it's not catching all of the water, so it is dripping some, but you can hear it is filling up, so I'm not gathering all of the water. So I think what I'll have to do is think about it, see what's going on, and then we're gonna come back and see maybe what we need to do. I might have to do some investigation to see with the piece we put in there if it's meant to have not collect all of it. So stay tuned. All right, I just got home from work, and when as you saw in the clip before, it was at nighttime raining, and I'm gonna focus there. As you can see, this barrel is pretty much, as you can see my fingers in the back, is almost to the top, and the reason why it's not at the top is because it transfers over to the rain barrel. This is barrel number 1. We're going to go to barrel number 2. Focus. So there's just so there's just a little bit in there, but the rain we got probably only lasted about, I think it was like 3-4 hours, because I was watching our local news that they said. So I wanted to take this off and fill this up. So this lasted 3 hours, and it really wasn't that bad of a rainstorm. And like I said in that clip earlier, I wasn't sure with having that hole in the middle, as we saw you saw the footage, that it was still leaking some water out. So it might be one of those things where I know people are going to say you need to cap that so you can get more rainwater, and I totally agree. But for this being using the equipment that came with the rain barrels and everything, that was one of the biggest things, to make sure of, is to test this, because some people aren't going to really know, is this going to work, is it not going to work? So what I'm going to do now is we're going to bring this down here, and this is barrel 1, so we're going to turn this on and see how this kicks out. You can see that's got a nice little stream. If you're going to fill a bucket or something like that. And so right now, the rain barrels are doing good. So right now I'm going to quickly cap this back up, because we're expecting a thunderstorm, another rainstorm here in the next hour. And I'm going to wrap this video up for you. All right, guys, we're going to be wrapping this video up. I really hope you guys enjoyed me kind of taking you through this little step-by-step process for these rain barrels, from assembling them to making adjustments, especially that weren't on the instructions. But for me, really getting into rain catching system, I know I've made some mistakes, probably to be gaining more water than what I should. Probably need to cover up that hole on the adapter that goes into the gutter system. But I just wanted to see, with the hardware that you get, how much rain do you get and how much does it fill up. And like I said, the rainstorm we got was probably like 3-4 hours, and it wasn't like a hard one. It was just just a decent rain, but it filled up, rain barrel to the right there, and that's probably filled up about 45 gallons. And then the rain barrel to the left, probably another 5 gallons. So we probably got about 50 gallons for a good 3-hour rainstorm. Like I said earlier, when I was filming in the early morning, I was concerned about all the water that we weren't catching. Is that going to be a problem? In reality, it showed it wasn't. But all in all, I really think these rain barrels are going to be a good thing to have for doing the gardening that I'm going to be doing this year. And put comments down below, if you guys have any tips to try to, besides plugging it, getting more rain, in your barrels, that has helped you guys out. I think just for how much rain, the water we collected in these two, I'm probably going to maybe pick up one more to have a total of 3, to have a total of 150 gallons of water, just because I know here in Ohio in the summertime we can definitely go through some droughts. So the whole thing is try not to use water from my house, of trying to keep this garden off the grid, and having these rain catching systems are going to be good. And I know there were some comments before when I did the first video talking about these, that everyone's like, oh, you could go cheaper by getting the blue barrels and that, and I totally agree. I probably could have, but I wanted to try something different. These are kind of decorative, that for the garden and stuff, that just wanted to see, because initially we were going to be probably putting these out front, but we ended up switching it to the back. But once again, I'm real happy with these. And like I said, write any of your questions down below, what you think I could have done better, if maybe to help out. Like I said, I am new, so please take it easy to me on the comments, but definitely I'm really excited to have these rain barrels. If you can, hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and if you haven't, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you guys so much. We will catch you guys down the road.